And we continue to follow that breaking news this morning just east of the downtown area. Crews battling a blaze along Elm Hill Pike.
News Channel 5 Sophie Nielsen-Colding just got to the scene this morning for us. So Sophie, do we know what started this or what's going on at this point?
Amy, investigators are on scene right now to figure that out. Right now, they're still trying to contain this. As you can see, they've pulled the fire hose around the back side of the building there. So it looks like this fire started in a storage room near the back of the business, which we're told is a business that has supplies for convenience stores. The business owner, firefighters say, was already here once they got here. We saw him being put into an ambulance, but firefighters say it's not because of an injury from the fire. They said he has some kind of medical condition that must have flared up during all of the commotion. Now, while there is going to be smoke and flame damage to the business, there isn't a whole lot of damage to the adjoining businesses here at the Elm Hill Business Center, just some smoke damage that they might have to deal with this morning. As we said, investigators are on scene. They're going to try to determine exactly how that flame started so early in the morning. Once we find that out, we'll let you know right here on News Channel 5 this morning or on our website, newschannel5.com. Live in Nashville, Sophie Nielsen-Colding, News Channel 5.
Sophie, thanks for the update. We're continuing to follow breaking news out of North Nashville. A killer on the run after a deadly shooting. The victim was found in front of a home on Arthur Avenue last night. He was rushed to the hospital where he later died. Officers have not said if this was a random or a targeted attack. Right now, we're trying to get a description of the gunman. If you know anything at all about this, call Crime Stopper 615-74-CRIME. And more breaking news from overnight. Fire crews quickly put out a brush fire that was behind a Donaldson motel. Some brush fire caught just behind the Days Inn along Murfreesboro Pike around 3 o'clock this morning. Crews were able to get that blaze out quickly. Motel guests did not have to evacuate. It's not clear yet how that fire began. And 2 people were rushed to the hospital overnight after an interstate crash in Rutherford County. Police tell us the driver lost control along I-24 near Old Fort Parkway exit. 2 people were injured. Not clear how seriously. As soon as we can know more, we'll update you with their conditions.
And an update now to breaking news from earlier this morning. A suspect is in custody after a smash and grab at a dollar store. The man broke the glass in front of the Family Dollar on Jefferson Street, grabbed armfuls of merchandise and then ran away. Officers picked him up about a mile away with all that stuff too. He's now facing burglary charges. And the FBI is now involved in a nationwide search for a missing Murray County teen. 15-year-old Elizabeth Thomas disappeared Monday, triggering an Amber Alert. Agents think she's with her school teacher, 50-year-old Tad Cummins. Initially, investigators believe they were still in Tennessee or Alabama, but now they're looking in Florida. But after 4 days on the run, agents say they could be anywhere.
I don't think there's hardly any doubt now that there was some planning and forethought put into this. Most people would have a difficult time staying off the grid, so to speak, for just 24 hours in this day and age.
So they're asking anyone who sees either Elizabeth or Cummins or knows anything about where they may be to call police immediately. Steve?
Amy, new details coming in now about the brutal murder of a Nashville nurse. Prosecutors say Christopher McLawhorn confessed to killing Tiffany Ferguson.
He said he killed the lady. He said he killed someone that it was marks, you know, like that. It came from the woman.
That person on the stand obviously not wanting to be identified. That was one of several witnesses taking the stand during the preliminary hearing yesterday. Metro detectives also testified, describing McLawhorn's web searches that included Nashville, Tennessee stabbing and some inquiries about fingerprints. Police say McLawhorn stabbed Ferguson to death after breaking into her apartment. He is charged right now with criminal homicide. A grand jury is now examining that case.